Welcome to our channel Valuable Coins All World. In this video, I gave you information about United States of America Washington quarter dollar, which are most valuable and rare coin. Composition of this coin is first element is copper 75, and the second element is nickel 25%, and weight of this coins is 5.67 grams, and the diameter is 24.26 millimeter, and the thickness of this coin is 1.75 millimeter. If you interested, please see this full video. Thanks. Top 1. Today, we're talking about the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that you might have lying around, but it could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents. First, let's go over a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate George Washington's 200th birthday. Up until 1964, these quarters were made of 90% silver. But in 1965, the U.S. government made a big change. They decided to stop using silver in quarters and started making them out of copper nickel instead. This switch from silver to copper nickel is what makes the 1965 Washington quarter interesting for collectors. While most of these quarters are common and worth just 25 cents, there are a few that can be worth much more. If you find a 1965 Washington quarter in mint condition, or if it has any minting errors like a double die or off-center strike, it could be worth a lot more than face value. Some rare examples have sold for over $160,000. So, take a moment to check your coin jar or collection. You might have a hidden treasure. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin tips. See you next time. Top 2. We've got something really special to talk about, the 1967 Washington quarter dollar. It might just look like another quarter to most people, but this coin has a story and value that might surprise you. So, let's take a quick look at the history. The Washington quarter first appeared in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It was designed by John Flanagan, and it's been a staple of U.S. coinage ever since. By 1967, the quarter was already known for its classic design, with Washington's profile on the front and a majestic eagle on the back. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1967 quarter was part of a time when U.S. coins were shifting. While silver was still being used in some coins, the composition was changing, and more importantly, collectors were starting to take a closer look at these coins for their potential value. Now, most 1967 quarters are just like any other. They're still worth 25 cents, right? But if you've got a well-preserved 1967 Washington quarter in great condition, or if it has any unique characteristics, it could be worth far more than face value. Mint errors, for example, can make a big difference. Things like double dies, off-center strikes, and other imperfections that occur during the minting process can really boost the value of your quarter. And if you happen to have one of these rare coins in near-perfect condition, the value can shoot way up. Here's the kicker. If your 1967 Washington quarter is one of those rare finds, it could be worth a whopping $156,567. That's right, a quarter worth over $156,000. So, if you've got one of these tucked away in your collection or change jar, it might be time to take another look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our future coin adventures. See you next time. Top 3. We're diving into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change, the 1971 Washington quarter dollar. You've probably seen it before, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The 1971 Washington quarter is part of the long-standing series that's been in circulation since 1932. It features the classic profile of George Washington on the front, with an eagle on the back. But by the time 1971 rolled around, these quarters were no longer made from silver. Instead, they were minted with a copper-nickel composition, following the changes that began in 1965. Why is the 1971 Washington quarter so interesting? While most of these quarters are worth just 25 cents, a well-preserved, rarely seen quarter can be much more valuable. Collectors pay a premium for coins that are in top condition, and even small minting errors, like double dies or off-center strikes, can really increase a coin's worth. Now, I know you're wondering, just how much can this coin really be worth? Well, if you have a 1971 Washington quarter that's in fantastic condition or has a minting error, it could be worth much more than you'd expect. In fact, a rare, high-quality example of this coin could go for an incredible $146,967. Yes, a single quarter could be worth over $146,000. So, take a closer look at your collection, your coin jar, or that random change you have lying around. You never know. You might be holding on to a small fortune. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 4. We're talking about a coin that might be sitting in your collection or change jar right now, the 1979 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it might look like just another quarter, but trust me, There's more to it than meets the eye. The 1979 Washington Quarter was part of the iconic series that began back in 1932, celebrating George Washington's legacy. By 1979, these quarters were no longer made from silver. Instead, they were struck with a mix of copper and nickel. This change made the coins much more affordable to mint, but also left behind a key moment in U.S. coin history. The design remained the same, with Washington's portrait on the front and an eagle on the reverse. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most of the 1979 quarters you'll find are worth just 25 cents, but there are some exceptions. Coins that are well preserved, have unique characteristics, or feature minting errors can be worth far more. Things like double die errors, off-center strikes, or even imperfect engravings make certain quarters far rarer and more valuable than others. And here's the big surprise. If you happen to have a high-quality 1979 Washington quarter with one of these unique features, it could be worth much more than you'd think. In fact, a rare example of this coin could be worth an incredible $134,967. That's right, $134,000 for just one quarter. So, next time you go through your coin jar or check your collection, keep an eye out for the 1979 Washington Quarter. You might be holding on to a hidden treasure. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more coin tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 5. We're diving into a coin that you might not think twice about, the 1986 Washington Quarter Dollar. It's a coin you've probably seen before, but did you know it could be worth way more than just 25 cents? The 1986 Washington Quarter is part of the long-standing series introduced in 1932, featuring George Washington on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. By 1986, the design was well established, and the coin was made from copper-nickel, following the change from silver that took place in 1965.so. What makes the 1986 Washington Quarter so special? Well, most of these quarters are still worth their face value of 25 cents, but there are a few rare examples that can be worth a whole lot more. If you happen to have a high-grade coin, or one with minting errors like a double die or off-center strike, it could really increase the value. Now, here's the big surprise. If you've got a well-preserved, rare 1986 Washington Quarter, it could be worth a staggering $121,967. That's right, a single quarter could be worth over $121,000. So, take a closer look at your coins, because you might just have a hidden gem. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a coin tip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 6. We're taking a look at a coin you might have in your collection or even in your change jar, the 1988 Washington Quarter Dollar. It might seem like just another quarter, but there's a lot more to it than meets the eye. The 1988 Washington Quarter is part of the series that's been around since 1932. Featuring George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back, this design has become an iconic symbol of U.S. currency. By 1988, these quarters were no longer made from silver but from a copper-nickel mix, following the changes that took place in the 1960SOY. Does the 1988 Washington Quarter stand out? While most of these quarters are worth just 25 cents, there are some that can fetch a lot more, especially if they're in exceptional condition or feature rare minting errors. Errors like double die, off-center strikes, or even unique where patterns can make certain 1988 quarters much more valuable to collectors. And here's the big reveal. If you happen to have a high-quality, rare 1988 Washington Quarter, it could be worth up to $116,967. That's right, a single quarter could be worth over $116,000. So, take a good look at your collection or coin jar. You might have a hidden treasure worth a lot more than you think. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a coin tip. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Top 7. We're diving into a coin you might already have in your collection, the 1993 Washington Quarter Dollar. At first glance, it might seem like just another regular quarter, but trust me, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. The 1993 Washington Quarter is part of the long-running series that's been around since 1932, featuring the timeless image of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back. These quarters have been circulating for decades. By 1993, the coin was made from a copper-nickel composition, and the design had stayed the same since its introduction, making it a staple in American currency. Now, here's where it gets exciting. While most of the 1993 Washington quarters are still worth just 25 cents, some rare, high-quality examples can be worth a whole lot more. Coins that are in mint condition, or have unique minting errors like double die, off-center strikes, or other rare features, are highly sought after by collectors. And here's the real kicker. If you have one of those well-preserved, rare 1993 Washington quarters, it could be worth an incredible $102,967. That's right, over $102,000 for just one quarter. So, the next time you're going through your coins, make sure to check for any rare finds. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more coin tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 8. We're going to talk about a coin that you might have in your collection, but probably don't think twice about, the 1994 Washington quarter dollar. While it might seem like just another coin from the past, it's actually got some hidden value you might not know about. The 1994 Washington quarter is part of the long-running series that began in 1932. Featuring the iconic image of George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back, this design has been a symbol of U.S. currency for decades. By 1994, the coin was still made from the familiar copper-nickel mix, following the switch from silverback in 1965.so. Why is the 1994 Washington quarter so special? Well, most of these coins are worth just 25 cents, but if you've got a rare, high-quality example or one with a minting error like a double die or off-center strike, it could be worth much more than face value. Now, here's the really exciting part. If you happen to have a well-preserved, error-free 1994 Washington quarter, it could be worth up to an amazing $97,967. That's right, a single quarter could be worth nearly $98,000. So, take a close look at your coin collection. You might have a rare treasure on your hands. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Top 9. We're going to talk about a coin that you might have seen before but probably didn't realize could be worth a lot more than just 25 cents, the 1997 Washington quarter dollar. The 1997 Washington quarter is part of the series that has been around since 1932, featuring George Washington's iconic portrait on the front and an eagle on the back. By 1997, the design had been in circulation for decades, and the coin was made of the familiar copper-nickel composition, which followed the change from silverback in the 1960s.so. What makes the 1997 Washington quarter so interesting? Well, while most of these quarters are still worth just 25 cents, there are some rare, high-quality examples that could be worth much more. Coins that are in pristine condition or have minting errors, like a double die, off-center strike, or any other unique flaw, can fetch a lot more from collectors. And here's the part you've been waiting for. If you have one of these rare, well-preserved 1997 Washington quarters, it could be worth as much as $89,967. That's right, a single quarter could be worth almost $90,000. So, go ahead and check through your coin jar or collection. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more coin tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Top 10. We're talking about a coin that could be sitting right under your nose, the 1998 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, it might look like just another quarter, but there's a lot more to this coin than you might think. The 1998 Washington quarter is part of the iconic series that started back in 1932. With George Washington's portrait on the front and the eagle on the back, this design has stood the test of time. By 1998, the coin was made from the familiar copper-nickel composition, a change that was made in the 1960s to reduce costs. Now, while most 1998 Washington quarters are worth just 25 cents, there are certain rare examples that can be worth so much more. If you've got a coin in excellent condition or one that has minting errors like double die or off-center strikes, you could be sitting on a hidden gem. Here's the exciting part. A well-preserved, error-free 1998 Washington quarter could be worth as much as $84,967. That's right, a single quarter could be worth almost $85,000. So, next time you go through your coins, make sure to check carefully. You might have a rare find on your hands. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.